till you get all the way down here. And even this isn't happening right now. This was all pulled. So there really isn't a lot. There aren't a lot of people uh, who are effectively long right now, um, creating all this liquid at below price, because you can see there's a little bit more going on to the upside, which means the sentiment is people are short. The majority, I think, of people are short. Now, if we look at Cardano, you can see some similar activity here. You can see we've got more going on to the downside at like this here's around 86 cents. You come all the way down here and around the 79 cents. And that's the bulk of it. You've got, little bips and blips lower. But the majority of this is at around 79 cents. Now, what I find interesting is the majority of this at one point, like 48 hours ago, was right here around 84 cents. So it's actually come down. And so I do think it's possible that we hit this. Now, I'm going to tell you what I think may be playing out. We have the Fed rate cuts coming on Wednesday. And there's a lot of speculation associated with these cuts. And, a lot of people are thinking that we're going to hit, we're going to cut rates by, 25 basis points. I'm actually thinking we might be cutting 50 basis points. And there are a lot of different reasons for that. But if I'm just looking at the charts, let's look at history here. So if we go all the way back here to the 6/12/2024, this was June, we got a Fed rate cut of around 25 bips. And that rate cut, because everybody thinks right now that the Fed cutting rates is going to start pumping us, right? It's going to start, we're going to the moon, we're getting the rate cuts. There are other things that need to line up for the crypto market to really start pushing up higher quickly, to see any kind of real parabolic activity. And if we look at this, that rate cut, June 12th of 2024, actually caused a 23.5% correction in Bitcoin. All right. If we move further to July 31st, another 25 BIP rate cut. This was after a pump. So we came down about 23%, rose back up to about where we started. And then we got another rate cut. And then that dropped us another 26% from that. Now, I don't actually think we're getting just a 25 BIP cut. I think we're looking at 50. And there are so many different factors to this, but when the last time we got a 50 BIP cut was back here on September 18th of 2024, we got a 50 BIP cut. Not only did it not tank the market, but that actually did start sending us higher. And a lot of projections are putting us around, November, December, in terms of a Bitcoin price peak. And that we're looking at, potentially an altcoin parabolic peak sometime like, January, February, thereabouts.